All right, welcome back. We got May's Lucky Tackle Box XL here. For those of you that aren't familiar, Lucky Tackle Box is a subscription service for 15 bucks a month. They send you a box of tackle worth something more than that. The XL version in the black box here is their upgraded bass fishing box. So a couple more baits, it's 2 more baits each month, typically hard baits, usually pretty good stuff. So let's go ahead and dive in and see what we got in here. All right, first thing, grab the inside your box card here. All right, first thing up, Olympic Tackle multi-jointed swim bait. Kind of interesting looking lure here. This looks like kind of a shad pattern, complete with the dot. Multi-jointed, got a diving bill to it. So what we got here. Dives 4 to 6 feet, 3/4 of an ounce. Nice sharp hooks. Real cool scale pattern on this thing, and fairly realistic shad shape to it. So should be interesting lure. Started fishing Lake Mead and Lake Mojave a good bit, so both are shad lakes. That should do fairly well, not just for largemouth and smallmouth, but for striped bass as well. So that is the Olympic Tackle multi-jointed swim bait. Right, next up we get the Fishing Physics Wacky Weedless Rig. Okay, well, I'm not sure quite why they call this weedless, but basically a stickworm. Okay, I see how they're showing. They're just showing a different way to rig it, to wacky rig it, so it's weedless. I'm not going to tear these open right now. They are Fishing Physics. They're soft plastics. It's kind of an interesting. They call it the material's hydrogel, and there's a bunch of liquid in this package, so it's kind of like Gulp Alive if you ever use that. And there's scent, and it's earthworm scent actually in the liquid here, and it soaks into the plastic. So it says you can fish it up to 4 hours. Good luck actually keeping a worm on the hook for 4 hours, but it says you can use up to 4 hours before you need to re-soak it. So, or excuse me, up to 12 hours scent release. So, water-based scent in the liquid here, and it soaks into the plastic, and it just slowly, or the hydrogel, and then it slowly releases that as you fish it. And then, after you've been fishing in a while, you can just swap the baits out, throw the one you've been using back in here, and it'll soak up more scent. So, that is the Fishing Physics Genius Bait Weedless Wacky Rig. So just just kind of a stickworm or a Senko type bait, and that retails for $6.99. And this is it's like a 6-pack. Yep. So that's a 6-pack for $6.99. All right. Next up, we have the Biwa Ultra Hog. That's more like a micro hog. This thing's tiny. So this is Biwa Baits. It's a French company. Everything I've got from these guys has been really high quality. That's a really cool looking bait too. Ultra finesse style bait. So a little tiny brush hog looking thing. The main side appendages are fairly robust. This is the 3-inch Okeechobee craw. So it's a green pumpkin with blue flake, and yeah, these will work fantastic on just a little jig head or a small wide gap hook or small worm hook. And that's the Biwa Ultra Hog. It's $5.99 for a 4-pack. So these are kind of pricey. All right, we have a surprise bait in here, so I'll have to figure out what that is here in just a second. And I think I know which one it is. All right, next thing up is a Mustad KVD Elite Triple Grip pack of treble hooks. It's 6 size 8 hooks, and this will actually go on the mystery bait, and I'll show you that here in just a second. So these are the double extra short, extra strong, and yeah, these are fantastic little hooks. You can never have too many hooks around, just for switching out the small trebles on your crankbaits. All right, so that's everything. Actually, I'll get to the bonus bait here real quick. So the bonus bait is actually a Rick Clune Lucky Strike suspending jerkbait. This looks like it's in kind of a carbon black with an orange belly. Pop this out here real quick. Well, it's purple, so purple backed, kind of a smoke body, purple belly or orange belly, and those size 8 extra short trebles will go perfect on this thing. So, although the hooks on it are actually really sharp already. So that's the bonus bait for this month, and it's I don't remember how much these are. All right, next up, so that's everything that comes in the normal Lucky Tackle box for this month. This is the XL box, so I got 2 more baits in here. Oh, the Mustad hooks were $4.99 for the 6-pack. So next thing up is the Azzurri 3D Vibe lipless crankbait. These are fantastic baits. I've fished these a decent bit. They get great action to them. And the 3DB all have the prism, kind of a prism finish to them. So it's got a single piece of holographic foil down the center of the bait, and just a clear plastic bait. So the cool thing about it is there's just a little bit of actual finish on the top of the bait. Otherwise, the finish on this bait is essentially indestructible. Got some good rattles up front, and this is a nice clear minnow color. Great for the clear water I fish regularly. So that's the Azzurri 3D Vibe, and it retails for $9.99. The last thing in here is the Castaic Boy Duckets spinnerbait. So there it is. At least there's the package, and these are notorious for falling out of the package. Everyone I've ever gotten has fallen out of the package immediately. I have gotten one of these before, and I think it took me 4 casts to catch a bass on it. So this is the ½ ounce heavy cover, nice big blade, so big silver or nickel willow, decent sized gold willow, and kind of a blue herring finish to it. The one thing I did notice about these previously, and this one's the same way, there's a little bit of there's more of a keeper on this one than there was on the last one I got from them. But the skirt collar is huge, so actually getting a bait up like a trailer up on the keeper is essentially impossible without swapping out the skirt. So the keeper is more for the skirt than for a trailer. So you can throw a trailer hook on this thing, and it's actually got a little bit extra long section in the middle of the skirt to act as a trailer. But you're probably not getting an actual soft plastic trailer on this thing, at least getting it to stay, unless you just hook it in like nose hook it on the hook. So anyway, that's the Castaic Boy Ducket spinnerbait, and that retails for $7.99. And that is all the baits in the box this month. Got our Get Lucky sticker, and this month's Fish Hound magazine, Special Ops Survivors on the cover. And it actually looks like that's just a flyer kind of wrapped around the outside of it to start off with. So first 6 pages are Special Ops Survivors. So usually really good articles in here. Edwin Evers on the cover. I said a bit funny because it refers to him as a future Classic champion. He won the Classic this year, so just gives you an idea of how far behind they are for writing to publishing. So. And they got kind of a postscript at the end of the article talking about the fact that that Evers pulled it out, kind of pulled it out at the end. So always good articles in here. Looking forward to reading that. Anyway, If you liked the video, give me a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel. Share the video with your friends. Multiple unboxings each month, and I'll be getting some more fishing videos out here in the very near future. Anyway, till next time, cheers and tight lines.